The Roman Empire, a name that conjures images of mighty legions, intricate aqueducts, and the weight of centuries, stands as a monumental testament to the cyclical nature of human power. From its humble origins as a small city-state to its dominion over a vast Mediterranean world, and its eventual fragmentation and collapse in the West, the story of Rome is a compelling narrative of ambition, innovation, prosperity, and ultimately, decline. Understanding this epic trajectory, from the legendary founding to the final deposition of its Western emperor, offers profound insights into the complexities of governance, the fragility of even the most formidable empires, and the enduring legacy that continues to shape Western civilization. The genesis of Roman power lies in the Roman kingdom, traditionally dated from 753 BC. Legend attributes its founding to Romulus, and the subsequent reigns of 7 kings laid the groundwork for Roman society. This early period witnessed the development of fundamental political and military structures, establishing a hierarchical society and fostering a martial spirit. However, the tyrannical rule of the last king, Tarquinius Superbus, ignited a revolt, leading to the establishment of the Roman Republic in 509 BC. This transition marked a significant shift in governance, with power initially vested in the Senate, composed of patrician families. The Republic was characterized by a dynamic interplay between patrician and plebeian classes, culminating in the gradual acquisition of political rights by the common citizens. This era also witnessed a period of relentless expansion, fueled by a formidable military machine. The Punic Wars against Carthage in particular solidified Rome's dominance over the Mediterranean and laid the foundation for its future imperial ambitions. Yet, the very success of Roman expansion sowed the seeds of its eventual transformation. The influx of wealth and slaves, coupled with the rise of powerful military commanders like Julius Caesar, strained the republican institutions to their breaking point, ultimately culminating in civil wars and the demise of the Republic. The assassination of Caesar and the ensuing power vacuum paved the way for the rise of the Roman Empire, formally inaugurated with Octavian taking the title Augustus in 27 BC. The empire ushered in a period of relative peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, which facilitated trade, infrastructure development, and cultural flourishing across its vast territories. Emperors like Augustus, Trajan, and Hadrian oversaw the empire's zenith, its borders stretching from Britain to Mesopotamia. Roman engineering marvels, such as roads, aqueducts, and public buildings, testified to the empire's organizational prowess and technological advancements. Roman law provided a framework for governance and justice that would influence legal systems for centuries to come. However, the seeds of decline were subtly being sown even during this golden age. The sheer size of the empire presented administrative challenges, and the reliance on slave labor stifled technological innovation and created social inequalities. By the late 3rd century AD, the immense pressures facing the empire necessitated a significant administrative restructuring. Emperor Diocletian formally divided the empire into western and eastern halves, a pragmatic move intended to improve governance and defense. However, this division, while initially effective, ultimately solidified the diverging trajectories of the two halves. The Western Roman Empire, centered in Rome, faced increasing and ultimately insurmountable challenges. Barbarian migrations and invasions, fueled by pressures from groups like the Huns, relentlessly strained its borders. Economic woes, including inflation, heavy taxation, and a decline in agricultural productivity, weakened its foundations. Political instability, characterized by ineffective leadership, corruption, and frequent civil wars, further eroded its strength. The vastness of the empire, once a source of power, became a liability, making it increasingly difficult to defend its far-flung territories. Social decay, marked by a decline in civic virtue and a widening gap between the elite and the masses, contributed to a weakening of the societal fabric. While the rise of Christianity is sometimes cited as a factor, its impact remains a subject of historical debate. Ultimately, a confluence of these internal weaknesses and external pressures culminated in the symbolic fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD, with the deposition of the last Western emperor, Romulus Augustulus. In contrast, the Eastern Roman Empire, also known as the Byzantine Empire, with its strategic capital in Constantinople, proved far more resilient. Benefiting from a more defensible geographic location, a stronger economic base, and a more centralized administration, the Eastern Empire weathered the storms that engulfed its Western counterpart. It preserved Roman legal and administrative traditions, embraced Greek culture, and developed a distinct Orthodox Christian identity. The Byzantine Empire flourished for another 1,000 years, acting as a crucial buffer between Europe in the east, preserving classical knowledge, and leaving its own indelible mark on history before finally succumbing to the Ottoman Turks in 1453 AD. The rise and fall of the Roman Empire serves as a potent reminder of the cyclical nature of empires. Its ascent was propelled by military prowess, effective governance, and a capacity for innovation and assimilation. However, internal contradictions, external pressures, and the inherent challenges of maintaining control over vast territories ultimately led to its fragmentation in the West. Yet the fall was not an absolute end. The Eastern Roman Empire continued the Roman legacy for centuries, and the cultural, legal, and linguistic contributions of Rome continue to resonate in Western civilization today. The enduring echo of Rome's rise and fall offers invaluable lessons about the complexities of power, the importance of adaptability, and the enduring impact of a civilization that once shaped the course of Western history.